Hey, O Joyful Church. I want to give you a little bit of a preview for Sunday morning, and hopefully you'll be able to attend online or in person. We are in this series we're calling Hallowed on the Lord's Prayer, and we've been through several of the phrases, and the one that we're going to be on this Sunday is the one in which Jesus teaches us to pray, give us this day our daily bread. But before we talk about that, I want to step back a little bit to the beginning of the prayer, to the introduction, even before it starts, because it's something we haven't really talked about too much. And at the beginning, Jesus says, pray like this. And that's really important because you want to notice that Jesus doesn't say, pray these exact words. Do exactly what I'm saying. He doesn't say, now in future years when this is prayed, then use accurate literal translations in the common language in order to pray this exact prayer. And by the way, if you're praying in English, be sure and use the word trespasses instead of debts. He doesn't do any of that. What he's doing is providing us with a beautiful structure to give us a framework for prayer that we can engage with and expand certain parts or diminish certain parts. But we're always looking to this as a structure for how we can talk to our God. And what I want to do is just now circle back to this particular request where he says, okay, ask God for your daily bread. So what are some things that we can gather from that personally and take home? One is we're calling out his will to provide. We know that he wants to provide for his people, so we want to call that out. We're reminding ourselves of what our real need is. What do we really need for the next day? And so we're not calling out for the greatest things of all time, but we're calling out for what we need next. We're reminded that his provision is not just for us individually, but for us collectively. So you'll notice in this part of the prayer, he changes the way that he's speaking, and he says, give us this day. It's been focused on God before. Now it turns. It says it's towards humans, but he says towards us. Give us this day. So there's a community. Provision is not just for me alone. Often we want more than what we need on a daily basis. So these are things that we have to think about when we're coming to God under the structure that Jesus has given us. So for your journal, if you're going to spend a little time there, write down some of your requests of God. Just put them out there and don't be embarrassed of them. Just put them there. And then line them up with that, comparing them to your daily food need, just the daily things that are the bottom line needs. And let's go to him with those things first. And then, but before we ask for those even, let's lift up his name as Jesus does in this prayer. So just a few thoughts for you. Hopefully we'll see you Sunday and we'll go deeper on this. Okay, take care. Bye.